Hello folks, fellows and or females, I'm Danny. Hope you're having a good day, night, evening, afternoon, or the period of time incomprehensible or more kind. Forsaken is an asymmetric... Okay, you know what? This game really doesn't need an introduction, so let's just cut to the chase. This is a comprehensive beginner's guide to Forsaken. So if you're a new player trying to learn the basics, or an experienced player trying to find some itty-bitty mistake in my script and tear me apart for it in the comments, then this is the place to do so. This first episode will focus on a lot of general stuff that applies for every survivor and killer. Stuff like juking, looping, etc. So, without further ado, let's do this. There are a few important things to keep in mind mid-chase, like managing your stamina. To break it down, never let your stamina go below 10, unless you have to dodge something, but never under any circumstances let it go to 0. Why? Well, when you stop sprinting, your stamina will immediately start regenerating. But if your stamina reaches 0, it'll take a couple seconds or so to start coming back, which is practically a death sentence against any killer with more brain cells than teeth. Something else is to never take your eyes off the killer mid-chase. Sound cues are helpful, yes, but directly seeing the killer will let you know a lot more about them, like where they're attacking, which can help you juke. Speaking of juking, it's something hard to explain, but I'll do my best in monkey brain terms. Basically, you think about where the killer thinks you're gonna go, and therefore where the killer's gonna attack. Alright. Got that? Now go the other direction. That's basically it. It's kind of like aim. It's not really something I can just give you a tip and make you good at. You just get better with practice. Now looping is kind of tied to juking. You can't juke without a loop, and you can't loop without a juke. Looping is basically just, well, looping and juking around an object in the map to stop time. Pretty much anything can be looped, but I'll show you some good spots on each map. So as a very handsome, hot, sexy man said about a minute and a half ago or so, let's do this. The castle on Brandon Works is good since you can loop around these little holes and see the killer, and if you ever do get caught, then you have like 3 escape routes. This rock on Brandon Works is also great for basically the same reason. These sandbags on glass houses can also all be looped, since again you can constantly see the killer. This entire hillside and glass houses is also really easy to loop, so this little platform on the mountain. On Planet Ross, you can loop the walls, I guess. God, this map is... On Assassin Ninja Grounds, you can loop both these buildings as well as this cave pretty easily. On Underground War, there's, not really any good looping spots actually. This map is really open. I mean, you can loop the above ground and underground. Get that goddamn music out of here! Carnival has this truck, this entire building, and the entire entrance area. York System Police has the graveyard and tower thing. Horror Hotel has the funny ball pit as well as this entire hallway section. And all the buildings on Pirate Bay are pretty easy to loop. Now, for something a bit more simple, the items, there's only 2, and they are both very easy to understand. And items are just things around the map you can pick up and use. Blocks of coal will have you open the can before taking a long sip and getting a 20% speed boost for about 10 seconds. However, while opening and drinking it, you can't sprint and you're slowed down to a crawl, so best to use when you've got an extremely good lead on the killer. The med kit will have you, well, use the med kit to patch yourself up. Yeah. After about 6 or 7 seconds, you'll fully heal. Side note, I know this doesn't actually heal you to your max HP, but the only scenario in which it doesn't is if you're at like 5 HP on guess, so shut up. And like Blocks of Cola, you're slowed down to a full Alright, now, all the survivor stuff's out of the way, we can get to the killer stuff. First off, please, for the love of God, don't hard target. Now you may be wondering, but Dandy, yeah, you're Russian, shut up. But Dandy, what is hard targeting? Well, hard targeting is when you target someone for over a minute or so. Now I get it. That Elliot with only 16 health left looks so juicy you can practically taste it. But if it's been a full minute and you still haven't even caught up, switch targets. At least for now. Switching targets can also be great for throwing people off. Many sentinels like to hover around the killer while they're chasing someone so they can get a stun in and end the chase. But what if, and hear you out, you end the chase and jump scare them? Now, one other thing you've got to deal with is looping. Well, how do you deal with it? Well, every killer, except Jason, has a ranged attack. So just, use that. And in Jason and Cool Kid's case, they're so fast that looping them just can't really be done for more than 10 seconds. Stunners! Stunners. We hate them. How do we avoid them? Well, it's pretty simple. You know those two things in your head you used to see? I think they're called, eyeball? Excuse my French. Yeah. Use those. Stunners can't really do much if they don't catch you off guard. Well, unless you, walk into them. Don't walk into them. But what about two-time I hear you cry? Again, use your eyes. His invisibility from crouching is kind of useless if you're just perceptive. All you have to do is counter him is just look at him, get out of his range, or sidestep him. Yeah. Then, there's target priority. Now this is not a hard and fast rule, just a guideline, but the survivors you usually want to go after first are Elliot and Builderman. A good Elliot can extend your chases infinitely, and when you lose chase with someone, heal them back to full before you can even react. And a bad Elliot can still be a nuisance. Builderman not only serve as healers as well, but also as a way for survivors to loop infinitely, even against Cool Kid and Jason. Trust me, you do not want to deal with a good Builderman, or a team that actually uses his buildings. And, that's about it, I think. So, I don't know how to segue into an outro. Next episode, let me know about the see you then, I guess. Have a dandy day, folks.